It's about to be the beginning of a new month as we're halfway through the year, which means that we're also halfway through this year's game releases. And so far, the year in gaming has been, well, ass, but that doesn't mean that we can't hope for the rest of the year to pick up some traction. And when I say hope, I really mean that I'm praying, because if we get another Redfall, I just might go in depression. But one of the games that fans have had high hopes for a while now is the soon-to-be-released title of Diablo 4. Now this game is the fourth and long-time awaited entry in the beloved hack and slash series, and is the latest trend of the internet, as I'm pretty sure most of you have seen at least one YouTube ad on this game in the last 30 days. However, those that pre-ordered the game were given early open beta access throughout this week and are able to experience what players will be able to play next Tuesday, giving them a week's head start in the brutal world of Sanctuary. And so far, the gameplay itself has been pretty positively received. The graphics have stepped up, the story's been mostly accepted by the fans, and the game continues to perfect the game style that it's been known for over the last few decades. So, as far as comparing Diablo 4 to its predecessor titles, the game itself has been improved upon. However, that doesn't mean that everything about Diablo 4 is, picture perfect. Just because the gameplay might be solid and, it looks good, that doesn't mean that there aren't other factors that could completely ruin the experience for some that want to play the game. And in this case, I'm talking about the fact that players are unhappy with Diablo 4's microtransactions. Now, why a $69 plus tax game even has microtransactions is beyond me, but at least it's only continuing the trend of only making the in-game cosmetics the basis of the microtransactions, so you won't miss out on anything gameplay wise by not buying something. And Diablo 4 is the first in the series to officially have these types of in-game purchases for skins and armor sets for your preferred character class. Now I should mention that the game also has like this sort of battle pass type of thing going on, where there's going to be like seasons of new content with a flat price of $10 worth of in-game currency called Platinum. So that's the first way that the game is going to entice, the loyal players to check out those extra bucks. But where it gets a little devious is the fact that Blizzard themselves noted that even if you play through the entirety of each Battle Pass season, the pass still won't give you enough in-game currency to afford the next Battle Pass. So you're gonna have to buy each Battle Pass every time a new one comes up, unless you just stack up, a lot of platinum over multiple seasons. So pretty annoying feature to be included with a mechanic that's new to the game, but that's not even the worst part about these purchases. It gets a little worse than that. So since you can't even afford one battle pass, you can imagine that the prices of other things that you can buy are gonna be pretty absurd too. And this is the general thought right now, as fans have been surprised at the fact that one armor set right now costs 2,800 platinum, which translates to a real world price of $28. Almost $30 for something that virtually does nothing for you, but flex that you have disposable income while playing on online services. A crazy price to say out loud, but it's definitely gonna be a blow to any diehard fan of Diablo 4 that, wants to experience everything out of the game. The blow gets even worse when you realize that each armor set only fits one class. So even though you pay the price of really an indie game for one armor set, you're still going to be limited to your enjoyment out of it, and you'd have to chuck up an extra $28 if you wanted to get a skin for another character class, which, sparked concern among players. Now, while it definitely is an annoying price tag to see, you can only get so mad at it because, once again, it's only an optional feature and essentially does nothing for you gameplay wise, which I will admit Blizzard has done a pretty good job of making that clear. But this game is either going to call for months of grinding or having a fat ass wallet in order for you to get a whole wardrobe of extra looks for your characters in the game. So it's not the worst of news, but definitely a turn off for many Diablo fans that were willing to see what the microtransactions had to offer. It's a trash trend in games right now, especially the ones that you pay money for to have absurd in-game prices with. So hopefully future games don't take inspiration from Diablo and make the prices damn near unbearable, or they either stop altogether or remain at an affordable price tag. So what do you guys think about Diablo 4 and these microtransactions, man? It's a little wild, I'm not gonna lie. As always, leave a like on the video, subscribe, check out the Patreon if you're interested. We got some bangers over there. and I'll see you on the next one, alright?